Welcome back to the channel, guys, and I hope you guys are doing pretty good. Now, this is the day 0 of our 90 days SDET interview preparation series on YouTube. Now, as the title of this particular video says, this particular video is going to focus on creating our system, creating a proper routine, which we will be following for the next 90 days. Now, in this particular video, I'm not going to teach you anything. All right. Over here, our main focus is to just create a system that is going to help us learn and study things in a faster way. All right. Now, I hope you guys have bought a notebook because this is something which is going to play a very important role in this journey. Now, if you have not bought the notebook, you still have 1 day left. You can really get that book. It's not a very fancy thing. And I want to have a ball pen. All right, this is also something which is really important. Because the thing is, unless you write things down, okay, I am pretty sure you're not going to remember it off. I'm not into this whole digital thing where you keep on typing things in your notepad, in your Notion page and all. I'm not that kind of a guy. All right. I don't feel that pleasure, okay, of making notes when you write it digitally. But when you write it on your notebook, it's altogether a different feeling. All right. Now, if you guys have your notebook, what I want you guys to do is, I want you guys to go to the second page. All right. So over here, I've already written notes. I want something like this. All right. There should be 2 pages. All right. And we will be writing something on these 2 pages. Okay. I want you guys to quickly open your notebooks and go to the second or the third page. Okay. I hope you guys have opened your notebook. Now, what I want over here now, on the first page, I want you guys to write down your regret for the year 2025. All right. So what you will be doing is, if this is our notebook, all right, on the left hand side, you will be writing the regret for 2025. Okay. Now, most of us, we are going to have a hell lot of regrets. Okay. But I want you guys to focus only on one regret. That's it. If I'm not wrong, and looking at this entire playlist and the series, this regret probably is going to be from your career, and it should be something like job change. Yes or no? Right? Most of you guys would have written the same stuff, job change, or didn't learn new things, something like that. You would have written it on your left page, right? That is the regret for 2025. Now, on the next page, you will be writing down the reason. All right? Write down the reason why you were not able to do the job change. Getting the point? I want you guys to write down the reason why you were not able to do the job change in your own words. Okay. It can be 1 reason, it can be 2 reasons, it can be 3 reasons, n number of reasons. Write it down. Okay. I know it is kind of an uncomfortable thing to do, but this is going to be really, really important. I hope you guys have written the reason. Now, if I'm not wrong, okay, based on my discussion with students and professionals, the only reason most of us are not able to do the job change or they're not able to study is, one, because they don't have time. Yes or no? So, more like a time management issue that we have. Second, focus. Okay. Most of us are distracted. Okay. So a couple of days back, I had uploaded a video here on YouTube on how to improve our focus. Probably after this particular video, you can check that particular video. It will be very helpful for you guys. Now, if I am right, these are the two main reasons for almost all of us, all right, that we either have time issue. Okay, we are not able to allocate the time to our studies because there might be a hell lot of impromptu things popping up, like your office work, okay, family issues popping up, okay, and you have to commute to office, so probably it's going to take a lot of time. So this is something which is there, and it is common to almost all the working professionals that we are not able to allocate time for our studies. The second thing comes into picture is focus. Most of the time when I am having one-to-one sessions with the students, they generally tell that, Jatin, I want to study, but what happens is whenever I'm trying to study, something or the other pops up. All right, my friend calls me, or I'm thinking about the past, or I'm worried about the future. I was not able to change the job in 2025, 2024. And now all my peers are way ahead, okay, compared to me. Right? So what is happening over here now, guys? We are distracted because of the future as well as the past, and we are technically not able to live in the present. All right? Now, if you have filled these two pages are very, very important. Every time you are going to study, all right, you will make sure that before you start studying anything, whether you study with me, whether you study some other lecture, it doesn't really matter. You are going to read the regrets as well as you are going to read the reason why you were not able to achieve the things that you wanted to achieve in 2025. All right? This is non-negotiable. Every goddamn day, when you wake up, you decide to study, these two pages needs to be read like a holy grail. Are you getting the point over here? Now, it might look silly to most of you guys that, Jatin, this is something about automation testing and all, right? Why aren't we discussing about automation testing? The whole point that comes over here now, guys, I think that it is never about learning. It is all about mindset. Whatever you want to achieve in life, whatever you want to learn automation, you want to learn programming, you want to learn DevOps, it all starts with a mindset. If you don't have your mindset in correct place, all right, you don't know the reason why you are doing what you are doing, then it's better you don't do it. Are you getting the point? Okay. There are millions of tutorials available over the internet. Okay. But no one really talks about why we need to do things in a certain way. All right? You're going to find hundreds of tutorials on creating a framework from scratch. All right? But no one talks about how to actually study things, how to remember these things properly. Because the point over here is you create a framework one day and after 1.5 months, you will eventually forget about it. All right? And then when you go and give interviews, all blank, right? So this is what I don't want for you guys. Are you getting the point? So every day you are going to read your regrets as well as your reasons why you are not able to do it. And these reasons are basically our blinkers. All right? You know what are blinkers? If you have seen that horse race that happens, generally to these horses, they generally put the blinkers. Why? Because we don't want the horses to get distracted. All right? They have to just focus on the goal. And that's what we want over here, guys. When we are studying, we want to only focus on our target. Nothing else matter. All right. Now, the next thing that comes over here is time management. A lot of people will say that, Jatin, I don't have time to study. Okay. I start studying with motivation, but after some time, what happens is, like something or the other pops up and the flow, the rhythm of the study gets affected. And that flow which is getting disrupted stays in the disrupted state for probably 1.5 months. And then you feel that you have to start everything from scratch. Yes or no? So that's something that we will be fixing in our day 0. We will be creating our entire schedule. All right? Perfect. Now, let me just delete this particular stuff. The thing over here, guys, whether it is you, whether it is me, whether it is Amitabh Bachchan, whether it is Shah Rukh Khan, whether it is Elon Musk, everyone has 24 hours. Yes or no? And this thing is not going to change whether you are a millionaire or a billionaire. Right? So 24 into 7 days. In total, we have 168 hours. All right? We will not plan things for a month or probably for 90 days and all. We will go very basic. We will only plan things for 7 days. Nothing else matters. All right? Now, out of these 168 hours that has been given to us by God, some things are non-negotiable. What are those things? Yes. So let me just write it down. The non-negotiable activity, okay? First one, the most important, sleep. Okay? When I'm talking to students, they say that, Jatin, I sleep for 6 hours, 7 hours. Why? Okay? See, if your rest is not proper, okay, don't expect that you will be able to study things properly. It's not going to happen. A lot of time people say that, there is a lot of hustle culture. I don't believe in all those things. Okay? For me, sleep is my number one priority. So make sure that you guys sleep for 8 hours. Okay? 8 into 7. How much? 56. So from the 168 hours, we will subtract 56. 168 minus 56. 112 hours. Right? 112 hours is remaining. Next non-negotiable activity that we have is office. The work. Most of us work 10 hours a day, right? So 10 into 5, how much? 50. So we have 112 hours. 112 hours minus 50. You are left with 62 hours. Perfect. Now, we will go very granular. The next thing is going to be commute. Meaning the time it takes to reach office. Okay? In the worst case scenario, you will be putting 1 hour a day, okay, to go to the office and 1 hour to come back. All right? So let's put 2 hours. Okay? 2 hours you're spending to and fro to commute from home to office. So 2 into 5. Okay, that is 10. Subtracted for us. 62 minus 10. You have 52 hours left. Next is going to be the meal time. So we have the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it is going to be like 2 hours a day for 7 days. That is 14 hours. Now help me out over here. 52 minus 14. So over here we have 38 hours left. Perfect. Next, let's go to family time. All right. And let's assume you decide to put 2 hours a day. Okay. And you decide to give it to your family. That is going to be again 14 hours. All right. So it is going to be 38 minus 14, which is going to be 24 hours. Perfect. Finally, after spending time with family, office, your sleep, traveling to office and all those things, you want a little bit time for yourself also, na? So, self-time. And we can only afford 1 hour a day. All right. That is going to be 7. So 24 minus 7, it is going to be 17 hours. Okay. 17 hours. So this 17 hours which you are seeing now over here, guys, this is going to be your study time. All right. So on an average, okay, in the worst case scenario, because most of us are technically doing hybrid job, okay, 2 days you will be going to office, 3 days you're working from home. I have not taken that also into consideration. I'm assuming that you are traveling to office all 5 days. All right. Now the thing over here, guys, is we just have 17 hours. Now, if you know your limit that in a week I am supposed to study for 17 hours, this is the time that you are left now. Okay. And no matter what happens, you should try to touch your studies as close to 17 hours. All right. There will be weeks where you will not be able to put 17 hours and it's completely fine. But try to be as close to 17 hours. Are you getting the point over here? Perfect. So, write it down in your notebook that on a week, okay, in a particular week, you should be studying for 17 hours. Now, how you study is up to you. All right? There will be days where probably on a Monday, you will be able to put 1 hour a day. On Tuesday, you will be able to put 2 hours. Wednesday, you might be able to put 30 minutes. But at the end of the week, you should aim to clock in bare minimum 15 to 16 hours. All right. I hope this particular part is clear to everyone. Next thing. You know that I will be releasing the lecture from tomorrow at 10 p.m. IST. All right. I've decided this particular time only and only because by this time, most of us are done with the dinner. All right. And once you're done with your dinner, you're relaxed and all, that's the time to study. Okay. Our main goal is to be in that whole zone where we are studying on regular basis. So every Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. IST, I'll be releasing the lecture. Some of you guys might not be able to study at 10 p.m. Then what? Get up in the morning, all right, study this particular lecture and then go to your office. All right, perfect. The notes I will be keeping in the members only section. So if you're not part of this entire YouTube Tech with Jatin membership, please make sure that you take it off. It's very useful and it is going to give you all the notes of all the topics that I'll be teaching in this 90 days interview preparation series. So once you take that particular notes, please make sure that you take a hard copy, take a printout of it. There will be days that you don't want to study from laptop or probably watch a video. These notes are definitely going to help you out. Are you getting the point over here? So that's all what I wanted to discuss in this day 0 lecture. Now, guys, accountability is really important. All right. Every time you complete the lecture, you are supposed to go to the comment section and say that you have completed the lecture. All right. This comment section is going to the place where you will be marking your attendance. I hope this particular part is clear to everyone. Perfect. Great. Now, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, 10 p.m. IST. All right. And I hope this entire series helps you in all the possible way, okay, that is there, that gives you that confidence to crack your next SDET interview. Signing off is Jatin. Please take care of yourself. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Take care.